Okay, technically, it is the 1st of October. Which means, welcome everybody to the month that was October. That intro. And how have I started my October at 13 minutes past midnight? Well, I'm glad you asked. I have been editing last month that was. In fact, I have just finished the edit. At one stage this video was almost 54 minutes long. Boy, are you glad that I did some extra editing work to bring the time of that one down. I'm going to try and aim to keep the month that was under a half an hour. Or at least a half an hour. That's the goal, I think. That's the plan. I really need to go to bed. But I want to finish this first. Then I go to bed. So one thing that I always do after uploading a video is I watch it back on YouTube to make sure I did it right. Alright, so I've just finished doing the initial review on the month that was for September. I'm happy with it. There are a few parts in it that are a bit especially in the time-lapse bit. I definitely had my mic turned up too loud, which is a bummer. I mean, I knew that when I was editing it as well, but it's kind of like, oops, things I can't go back and fix. But it seems okay. It's a long one. It's a long video. Not the longest month that was, but damn close. Also, welcome to 60 frames per second. The first couple of clips for the day aren't, but from now on, the month that was is purely 60 frames per second. Why am I doing 60 frames per second? I hear nobody asking. Well, it's very quite simple. The cameras I've been looking at, potentially to do the vlogs with, can all do 1080p at 60 frames per second. This is 720p, currently filming on my DSLR. It does the job, but the important thing is the 60 frames per second. Because apparently 60 frames per second looks nicer, so I'm gonna roll with it.
Hey, money! Oh my god! I don't want a bunch of organs just hanging around my house.
Okay, so you may be thinking to yourself, is it still daytime? He's just got out of the shower. But hold on, he's in pajamas. Something doesn't quite add up here. And that's because the time is currently about 10:15 at night. So from the stream that you were watching before, which was about over 12 hours ago now, I pretty much didn't do much at all today. I streamed myself, played some Overwatch, because I love that game. Not sure if the camera's picking that up, but it's windy, like, it really windy at the moment. Also got all these lovely little bits of paper all over me, because I didn't check my pockets before I did my washing. So that's going to be a fun thing to deal with over the next week. But I'm sure I'll get over it. So, one of the downsides to being an adult is, of course, bills. And bills can suck, especially when you want to buy nice things. So, of course, I was going to buy a new camera to vlog on this coming weekend. But I got no money. So without no money, I can't buy the nice things. Woo! It is now the start of yet another weekend. Woo! Whoopla! Except this weekend comes at a catch. I'm working on Sunday, which means I only have now until Sunday morning. Whee! I can get up to a lot of mischief in that time. I'm not going to. how am I going to spend my Friday evening? Wow, glad you asked. I'm going to be eating cheese and crackers with ham, because I am just that sophisticated. Then I might stream some Overwatch, because what else would a young 23 time of their life bachelor do on a Friday night? What, think I'll go out to a bar and try to find girlfriend? So I have filmed absolutely nothing today, but don't worry, you've really not missed much. I mean, I woke up at 8:30 this morning, which is practically unheard of for me in a weekend. And then I watched a Twitch stream, and then I streamed on Twitch myself, and then I spent the rest of the day just doing nothing really. Just enjoying a nice relaxing day off. Am I to blame? No. I think we're all entitled to have just days where you do sweet FA. And that was my day, so instead of trying to do 5 minutes worth of footage, I've compressed it into one. You're welcome. But I promise I'll record more next time I can. Okay, bye. What a weird little bit of deja vu. I swear this is a repeat of the previous clip. So, I've just in my first weekday off. It's weird. I'm not used to it. My brain's so confused. My watch is like, you lazy little shit. You did a third of what you usually do on a usual Wednesday. Be sure to pick it up tomorrow. Bite me. So, how exactly am I spending my day off? Well, it's quite simple. I'm going to start editing October highlights. So, I'm going to talk about a few things here as well. But, yeah, I guess cut to that. And I'll start talking over top of it while I edit, I guess. We're getting complicated in this bitch. With that, the mute of the crash of Windows Movie Maker. How much did I lose? Well, it's crashed again. Better way of spending almost 2 hours of my time than editing 2 hours worth of Overwatch stream into 7 or almost 8 minutes worth of footage, with Windows Live Movie Maker crashing 4 times, which was fun. So I'm going to actually start editing this particular part of the month that was, so I don't have to worry about doing it later. So I'm just going to chuck this footage once Movie Maker's finished exporting this footage for... finished exporting the Overwatched footage, so I can watch it back later as well. And then I'm going to put the recorded footage from the recording of the editing, pop that into Movie Maker, speed it up, record a bit of narration, and that'll be what you just watched here in the month that was. How very exciting. How very exciting indeed. Please don't crash. 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 Please don't crash on me, please. So, Daryl, it's been 6 hours since you last filmed anything. Have you done anything productive? Of course not. Why would you possibly think I've even done anything remotely productive? That is actually really cool. I'm taking this opportunity. It is a beautiful clear day to enjoy a bit of the outside. It's actually not as warm as you may think. You know, I'm wearing a black t-shirt today, which is making it a little bit warmer than it is. But yeah, I'm sort of taking the opportunity just to go for a bit of a walk as a part of the aforementioned weight loss plan. And just gonna take some photos and take some videos of some stuff. Why not? I think it'll be fun. Hopefully the wind's not affecting the camera too much. I've just basically walked to this small park area. I think that's a good place to think. Now, it's a surprisingly quiet place considering its location. It's like pretty close to the major intersection here on Clark Street. But it's really quite nice and it's really quite peaceful. And I'm not sure what that has to do with the fact that I used to live back here. I'm not quite sure how well you can see it, but you know, when I first moved up here, that's where I moved to, and I used to come back here quite often, just to escape everything. And there's this duck around that really is just like, you know what? I don't care. I'm a duck. I could sit here and film this duck all day. Hello, Mr. Ducky. Obviously people feed him quite often because he seems very happy just to... Doesn't seem all that frightened of me, to be honest. He's just very happy. Just a happy duck. Hello, Mr. Duck. I'm just waiting for him to just fly and attack me. I'm expecting it to happen any minute now. So yeah, I'm just sitting here, just thinking about just life in general at the moment. Just the mistakes and stuff I've made and how to fix them. More importantly, I have to get my life sorted. Okay, so I'm just going through the footage for this, the stuff I just filmed, and I noticed that there's a black dot in the top, in one of the corners. of each shot. And I don't know what's causing that. The lens itself is clean. Well, it appears to be clean. Now I notice there is a small, like, scratch on the lens, but it's sort of in the middle. Nowhere near the top corner where this little dot appears. It's not as obvious when it's zoomed out, but when you zoom it in, it becomes quite obvious. It's still there when it's still there when it's zoomed out, but it's very faint. So by zooming it in, it makes it darker. It's like there is no way. The universe is telling me to stop vlogging, but unfortunately, it's killed. Basically, it's killing two of my cameras. I don't know what's causing it. I don't know whether it's caused by how I filmed and what I filmed, or the I don't know. I don't see the dot anywhere on anything. So I might have taken a few more than normal steps. Just a couple, only a few more.
I wish it would stop raining.
What perfect timing coming from the stream that I'm watching here at the moment. It's Monday, and it's a public holiday, and the weather looks like shit. Because of course it wouldn't be a New Zealand public holiday if the weather was fine. So, what you gonna do? I'm Batman. And with that, the end of the month that was. Yes, finishing it a day early, but I do promise you it is for a good reason. Purely because tomorrow is Halloween. And I'm going to be really busy tomorrow after work, and I don't really want to be filming and then editing the video tomorrow. So, hope you've enjoyed the month that was this month, and until the month that was November, or until even our next upload, which should be a Twitch highlights. Possibly. I'm considering what I'm going to do with that. It'll be a Twitch-related video. But until then, thank you very much for watching, and DFTBA. Bye!